We're still riding right next to the coast, and you've got banana plantations on both sides. And here's my banana. The widest one-way street ever. And yeah, this is the Pan American Highway, by the way. This is Cherry, my KTM 390 adventure, and me, Aliona. And in this season we continue our travels around South America. Good morning, Cherry and I are ready to go. Saying goodbye to Dima, my friend here in Montañitas. And we're back on the road. Let's ride! Halloween theme. Bum bum. Alright, let's get going. Today we have a fairly long road, and that's because I spent an extra day here in Montañita, so now I have to save on the next part of the trip, and instead of breaking it up into two parts, I'm going to do it as one day. So it's a little bit over 400 kilometers down to the border with Peru. I'm going to stop in a small town called Chacras, and there I'm going to meet with Dan. Yeah, I couldn't leave Ecuador without meeting my favorite motorcycle friend. This time we're not gonna be riding, we're just gonna be chilling in some kind of resort there in Chacras. He's also bringing a few friends. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing him. Hasta la próxima ola, which means until the next wave. And yeah, I actually did manage to surf here, which was super nice. I mean, I didn't catch any like wow amazing waves or anything, but it was just so nice to be in the water with the surfboard, completely like united with the power of the ocean. And now I feel super excited to be riding again, to be back on the road. The weather is not like wow amazing, but it's just like this here pretty much all the time until December. A little bit of drizzle, a little bit of rain, otherwise pretty cloudy. And from December for the next 6 months it's gonna be nice and sunny and very, very hot. So I'm not quite sure which one I prefer. I don't like too much heat either, but sunshine would be nice. So pretty. And here it doesn't look like the waves are too big, but in Montañita they are. Like yesterday they were like 4 meters tall. Absolutely incredible. And there were actually some people surfing, obviously like more professionals, and doing all sorts of tricks, and it just looks like a pretty good show, you know. And today the waves were supposed to continue being just as big, but here they look quite alright. Although, you know, the waves always look alright when you look at them from the beach, but when you're in the water, or when you have somebody surfing them for the, you know, size comparison, and you see this tiny little person and this kind of big, gigantic, massive wave, and you're like, oh yeah, that's right. These waves are big. We're still riding right next to the coast with lots of cafes. But very soon we'll be going inland. We'll be cutting off like a pretty big corner to save a little bit of time and try to get to Chacras as quickly as possible. And somewhere way down there at the very point there is a city called Salinas, which I kind of wanted to visit. I've been told that it has the most beautiful sunsets here in Ecuador, but considering the weather these days, most probably I'm not gonna see any sunset at all, because yeah, it's pretty much all the time like cloudy and foggy and with a little bit of rain. So yeah, I'm skipping it for now. I'm leaving it for some kind of a next time. And we're going straight to the city called Guayaquil. It's the second biggest city in Ecuador, after Quito, after the capital. It's also the biggest harbor in Ecuador. And it's also the most dangerous city of Ecuador. Well, now we're going during the daytime. We're taking the main road, so I don't think we're gonna have any issues. Look, this is like a proper highway. 2 lanes each direction, you can go 100 kilometers an hour. And you've got banana plantations on both sides. Well, not that it's a key signature feature of a highway, but I think it's pretty cool. I mean, Ecuador is also very well known for its bananas, so finally I have found where they're grown. And somewhere soon I should find a place to stop and eat my breakfast. I left quite early today and I've got a couple of bananas and a yogurt with me, so I can just have a little snack on the road. Talking about bananas, you know, you gotta eat bananas when you're in Ecuador. Here's my yogurt and here's my banana. Breakfast time. Alright, now I'm full and happy and heading for the toll booth. This one has a separate lane for motorcycles, unlike the other ones in Ecuador, and pass without paying. Ooh. I just saved 20 cents. Alright, back on the highway. Whee, look at this! I can see a little bit of blue sky. It feels like forever since the last time. It's getting warmer and warmer and sunnier and sunnier. Yeah. And this is already Guayaquil. Actually looking much better than what I had imagined. Quite often things are not as bad as they seem. Well, obviously the fact that it's the most dangerous city in Ecuador is a fact and you can't do anything about it. But I guess it's all about the neighborhood and the time of the day and luck. I guess in the end it's a lot about luck. Look at this super wide one-way street. It's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lanes, maybe 7 in one direction. Oh wow, I think it's the first time I see anything like this in South America. The widest one-way street ever. Oh wow. What is this? Why is there a cable car through the city? Pretty awesome. Maybe they should just replace all the buses with cable cars. That would be pretty cool. No traffic jams. It's like metro basically, but above the head. It's probably cheaper than metro as well. Actually, it's looking really good. You know what? I like Guayaquil. I mean, whatever I saw today. Which wasn't much, but still it has definitely exceeded my expectations. In the sense of beauty. And this big guy everywhere, he's the President Noboa. You see his figures all over Guayaquil. Alright, you know what? Forget everything I just said about Guayaquil, that I like it and all that. Here we have all the traffic of the city. Traffic jam, and I instantly stopped liking it. Well, we're almost kind of out of the city already. Oh, look at the cemetery on the hill. pretty awesome. And we're out of the city, and we've got this beautiful view. You see the mountains on the background, like halfway in the fog? And I think this is sugar cane. What a different vibe here. And super windy. Well, again, not super windy, but quite windy. I think I'll be talking about super windy when we get to Patagonia. Because there the winds can reach 120 kilometers an hour. That's pretty insane. That's faster than I'm going right now. Stop here for a little coconut break along the road. Gracias. Hasta luego. No, seriously, people are just so nice. You just stop for a coconut and they're talking to you and they're asking where you're from and where you're going. And they're like, oh my god, you're going to Argentina in a motorcycle. You're crazy. I'm like, well, yeah, a little bit. Tiny little bit crazy. Some kind of road construction, road closure or something. Oh yeah, this is the Pan American Highway, by the way. Oh wow. I'm kind of considering finding a nice place for a little snack. Oh my god, the traffic is just so heavy and so annoying. Like plenty of big trucks and buses, and the road is narrow, and I'm suffering, really, for the first time since I left Bogota. But it's only 1.5 hours left. I think we can do it. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that all this traffic is going towards the border. Huaquillas is like the main and the biggest border crossing, so yeah, no wonder. Now with this speed, I'm afraid I'm not going to arrive today. I've done like 5 kilometers in half an hour. We're moving at a speed of 90 kilometers an hour. Yay! Finally open road and banana plantations. And mountains. Buenas tardes. La moto es colombiana.
No sé licencia, por eso le pregunto. Ya, verá señorita, le paro por la maniobra que usted hace de adelantar los vehículos por la parte derecha. Usted no debe hacer. Por seguridad, ¿sí? Cuando usted va a adelantar, siempre se adelanta por la izquierda y en los lugares que la ley permite. Por la derecha no, es prohibido y es peligroso. Por eso, le hago un llamado de atención, pero por favor, no lo vuelvo a hacer por seguridad suya, porque puede sufrir un percance, un accidente, lo que quiera, y puede salir lesionado. Siempre adelanta solo por la izquierda, así en un lugar que está aquí entrecortada, izquierda, solo por irse adelante. Vaya, que tenga un buen día.
Gracias. I didn't want to argue with him. He just let me go and we were good. But basically he said that I should not be overtaking on the right. And I'm like, in my mind, without saying it, like, have you seen how many people here ride without helmets? And that everybody takes on the right? and I just do what the locals do here. Now this is a proper highway. 3 lanes, no traffic, amazing. From here it's just like 5 kilometers to the border, and we're going to the left to Chacras. And it's also like 3 kilometers left. Here we go. Gracias. Whee! Why is there nobody in the pool? Here we are. Yeah, poker. And the food. Food.